Anthony Davis is out there with Durant. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's LeBron in at the 3 spot. Inching our way toward the end of the season here in the NBA, Doris, and just how much fatigue after all these games and all these months and practices and travel, how much fatigue are these players feeling, you think, right now?
Well, I think NBA players like to tell us, come March, come April, everybody has bumps and bruises. No one is 100%. What you're hoping to do as an NBA organization is manage the rest that you can possibly give to your guys down the stretch of the season, because the healthier you are going into the postseason, the better off you're going to be.
Here's Durant, and Splitter pulls it down. Diaz the pass to Barbosa. Off with the layup. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Floats it up for Davis. Curry finds Davis. Back to Curry. KD against Splitter.
There are very few players in the world who can do what Kevin Durant does. Under duress of the playoffs or a big moment in the game, Kevin Durant has the skill set and the mentality necessary to finish opponents off.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
What you love about Kevin Durant is he's an MVP level candidate every year, and yet there's a hunger and a thirst to get better at basketball. This is so fun to watch. This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
And it's Varejao penetrating. Great D that time from Davis. And that skill set of Durant's that, Doris, you just mentioned, there really is no comparison in the league.
I agree, Kevin. I mean, just to have that soft touch with that height he has is rare in itself. Now you think about the mobility and creativity to find a shot for himself or others in any situation. That is what makes him one of the all-time greats.
Now here's James. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
So why does LeBron James have the ball in his hands? Because look at that sixth sense. Wow, what a pass.
Here's Neto. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
Yeah, easy call.
It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him. And he can't hit the second.
And back in his day as coach of the Blazers, players called Nate McMillan Sarge for his style. Very tough and demanding.
The beauty, though, Greg, to me is Nate McMillan has adapted. He has given more leeway for his players and his assistant coaches. He's willing to take players aside and bring a more personal approach. And I think in today's NBA, that's critical.
Now here is Barbosa. Really had troubles in the loss to Sacramento. Passes it to Diaz from the arc. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. The drive by James. A shot by Harden, wide open. James kicks to Harden. Varejao against Curry. 4 on the clock. Three-pointer. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Durant.
You know what's incredible about LeBron is he takes tough shots to bail out his team in shot clock situations all the time, but somehow his percentages are super.
Now here's Splitter, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Here's Neto. And it's Curry with the rebound. Harden left side. Outside Curry. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Takes the 13-footer. That one wide left.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Barbosa gets the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
They get it again. LeBron shot is off.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Diaz covered by LeBron. LeBron grabs the miss. Gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Kicks it out to Harden for 3. Rebound by Anderson Varejao.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Boy, that's very little resistance from the defense on the lay-in. You'd like to see them be a bit more physical in the post.
Left side Curry. Here's Davis. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Varejao.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
But Kevin Durant is playing spectacular defense, and it sets the tone for the entire team.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Now here is Barbosa. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Splitter passes to Neto. Teardrop shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on James Harden. The players have taken their game to another level. A lot of improvement they've done individually. Any surprises that have caught your eye, Doris, over the years?
Yeah, I would say probably maybe the greatest single individual leap I've ever seen is by the reigning most improved player, and that's Pascal Siakam. Couldn't get in the rotation consistently in the postseason, and then became such an integral part of an NBA championship team. Kemba Walker, who is an all-star caliber player, all NBA level guy, continues to stay in the lab and keep improving. So a ton of guys. Domantas Sabonis, another young big who's been incredible. Just great to see guys progress.
36% in this first quarter trying to get their bearings. Here's Barbosa. Offensive rebound.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Here's Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
Well, drop the hammer, KD. How confident is this guy at the cup?
So it's the visitors now, trailing by 2.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
And the basket by Curry.
I'm not sure there's a more dangerous catch-and-shoot player in the NBA than Steph Curry. If you give him space, look out.
Now here is Varejao. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the foul on Harden. That's foul number 2 for him. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for James Harden. Here's Barbosa. Poked away. It's stolen by Davis. Here's James, and finished off by LeBron.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Here's Neto. 9 points in the game so far. With the teardrop, and it's good on the layup. Neto's got 11 points.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Curry's shot is good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Curry's gone 2 of 4 from the field. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You too.
Now Barbosa. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by James.
He was tracking that shot the whole way. No chance LeBron was letting that get to the rim.
Here's Caboclo. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
It's LeBron with the drive. Curry outside. Goes back up. And LeBron with the nice bucket inside. James has got his third bucket of the night.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
Irving's checked in for Steph Curry. Caboclo kicks to Jheizon. Here's Wirtz. Back to Jheizon. Here's Splitter. Another shot. And it's sent back by Irving. And he gets it back. Splitter, that's good.
And Splitter has worked that into his game over the years. You don't see it much, but he's got a nice jump shot.
The drive by LeBron. Thompson for the triple. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his fourth assist in this one. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Man, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
Now here's James. He has 7. Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit, Greg, for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Barbosa. Past the Splitter. Here's Wirtz. Covered by Irving. With the floater. And the layup is up and in.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
LeBron James on the wing. 8 points his last outing. The 11-footer, and Irving gets it to go on the assist from KD.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Wirtz. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
LeBron with it. With 1 on the clock. And right as the buzzer sounded, he just dunked it right down. Wow!
And how about the use of that final possession? Perfect.
And so it's the home team going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And this team has shown their toughness and determination, and Kyrie Irving talks about what he sees in his teammates.
What's going to separate us is how close we are, and when we're in the trenches together, I'm looking to my left and to my right and knowing that these guys have my back.
They certainly do.
This team has assembled some hard-nosed, unselfish players. No better group for Irving to surround himself with.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Mr. Incredible is out there with lights out. Then it's the chosen one. Then there's Nene. And it's Caboclo in at the 3 slot. Of course, you can't help but notice the teams are shooting earlier in the shot clock. One theory being the faster you shoot, the more possessions you get.
Well,
and the numbers would speak to that.
No doubt, Kevin. And the reality is, for announcers and for fans, that breakneck pace makes it more exciting for us. One NBA coach told me this past year that your field goal percentage in the first 10 seconds of the shot clock gives you your best opportunity to make it. And the longer that shot clock goes on, the more your field goal percentage dips. So, hey, good for us, good for the fans, good for the teams.
And that's because the defense has a chance to settle, correct?
Exactly right.
Here's Irving. Makes it off the glass. Irving's got his second bucket.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Huertas looking over the floor. Nene down low. Adebayo on him. And that's going to be a travel. And while we have a moment, let's find out which point guards have had the best month from the charity stripe. 5th on the list, Kyrie Irving.
They are as reliable at the free throw line as you're going to find in this league. And that's something we've come to expect from the point guard position.
You know, but even so, don't take for granted what this group has done at the free throw line. They deserve a ton of credit for the work they've put in to achieve that level of consistency and excellence.
That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, the ability to score at all 3 levels makes Kyrie Irving a near impossible check. Good luck, fellas.
Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Pass to Caboclo. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. Here's Huertas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Lima. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Count it. Good. Green's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Huertas. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Leonard attacking, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And he's known as the Claw, Kawhi Leonard Doris, with some of the biggest hands in the NBA.
Well, consider, Kevin, that hand is over 11 inches from thumb to pinky. That's 52% wider than the normal hand. Basically, his hands correspond to a person who would be almost 9 feet tall. Incredible.
George is checked in for Thompson. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
An extraordinary improvement over the course of his career by Kawhi Leonard. He has now turned himself into one of the game's best, if not the best, two-way player.
Timeout called by Nate McMillan. Of course, we know historically the Celtics, the only franchise to ever have a four-peat, 4 straight championships. Do you think at some point we're going to see another?
I'm not sure there can be in today's NBA, Kevin, and there are a number of different contributing factors. Number one, the salary cap implications that happen. Number two, look at the Golden State Warriors, who were well positioned for a three-peat. And yet, as you know, luck plays a small part in an NBA championship. Luck relative to injuries. You see Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant both get lost in the midst of an NBA Finals. This is it's challenging enough to go back-to-back. Forget about four-peat.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Let's remember, in college, just a 25% three-point shooter, but Kawhi Leonard, he makes a weakness a strength.
Huertas passes to Nene. Good, and Huertas gets the assist. Nene's got his first bucket of the night. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Irving finds Green. Outside Irving. Lima with the rebound. Gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Knocked loose. Here's Wirtz, guarded by Green. Wirtz passes to Machado. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. A smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. And that one's good, Irving.
Well, Kawhi Leonard's passing skills have developed over the years, and if you give him that much attention, he'll find his teammates.
Here's Wirtz. He's covered by Irving. Shot from 16. Wirtz misses.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point. Boy, when you look at the numbers and the impact for Paul George, there is no question he's been in the MVP conversation. The outside shooting, the ability to attack the rim, and the force he is on the defensive end, just so impressive.
And Doris with George and his offense last season might have been his best effort yet.
Yeah, Kevin, he had to take on more responsibility on the offensive end, and you could tell he has shot more and more threes. He gives his team a much-needed outside threat. You loved everything Paul George is able to give you.
Here's Machado, guarded by Green. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And here's Irving. 8 points for him. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
The cleverness, the fearlessness. Kyrie Irving outstanding at finding spots inside to capitalize from.
Machado kicks to Nene. Second chance shot. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Irving finds Green. This one for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
And it's sent back by George. And he recovers it. Mr. Incredible, the pass to Diaz. Here's Lima. Tries yet again. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Barbosa against George. Barbosa kicks to Machado. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Back to Irving. Davis in the corner. Shoots the 3. Sinks the triple. Davis has got 7 points in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Machado. Davis with the double team. Machado the pass to Felicio. 6 to shoot. They get a hand on it. Paul George with the steal. And now here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. And Davis throws it down.
Now, Kevin, terrific activity from Paul George. Sticks his long arms in and mucks up the passing lanes.
Gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Now here is Barbosa. Here's Machado. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. KD finds Leonard. Back to George. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Durant's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, you have to respect the focus of Paul George, not letting the defense alter his shot.
Machado the pass to the chosen one. 1:19 left now here in the second. George with the ball. Barbosa picks him up.
That's phenomenal athleticism on the drive. Paul George just sprints past everyone with ease.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Paul George with the steal. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. And the slam dunk by Irving.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And Lima gets it to go.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Now here's Irving. Defense right on him. It's stolen. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Diaz. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
15 seconds left to play in the first half. The kick out to Irving. And he converts the layup. Irving's got 14 points.
You know this. Kyrie Irving, when he has the hot hand, is lethal. On a night-by-night basis, he is an absolute matchup nightmare.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The home team delivering the blowout. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Draymond. Of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you just got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of the time there's a big guy on me. If not, there's usually somebody trying to switch off. You know, I just got to know when to pop and just take advantage of the mismatches.
You've done just that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Durant is out there with Davis. Then it's Harden. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Here's Varejao. It doesn't go for him. Davis with some nice D.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
If you ever notice Stephen Curry's vision, his eyes are always looking for opportunities to find his teammates.
Now Varejao. No points in the game yet for him. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Neto. 11 points in the game. Clock at 4. Here's Splitter.
Boy, that's gritty work being done at the defensive end by Steph Curry. Stays with his man, not letting him get off a clean look.
Verajão's shot is good.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
It's Durant on the wing. And Splitter pulls it down. Splitter's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Well, Doris, you knew that his free agency would be one of the biggest stories of the summer. Everyone tried their best to land Kevin Durant.
And even considering the injury, anyone would be willing and able to take Kevin Durant on their roster. Why? Because when he's healthy, you become an immediate contender.
Neto can't get it to go.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
LeBron kicks to Harden. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Harden's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Barbosa. Harden with the defensive effort.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle. Oh, that's unbelievable. How about the quick jump from Kevin Durant? He was impressive on that one.
Gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. A very slow start offensively. There's the pass to Neto. Back to Barbosa. Jacks up a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Barbosa's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
In the corner, it's James. Outside, Curry. He gets that one. Curry's got 7.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Neto finds Verajão. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Davis. Katie.
Oh, wow.
It's crazy.
It's a beautiful jam.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Davis against Barbosa. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Davis. Doris, such an honor to be on this with you. And you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst. Breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
Gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Neto, the pass to Splitter. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And that's where Splitter likes to operate. Just a reliable interior scorer who has got some savvy and craftiness to his game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Well, how about a multi-time champion and a multi-time MVP, and LeBron James continues to dominate? It truly is special to watch.
To the paint, deflects the pass. Verajão with it, and it's Harden picking him up. And here's the break. Count that one.
And just willing to take chances defensively pays off in a transition basket.
That is quick defense to offense. These guys, such terrific athletes. You can't let your guard down.
Here's Adebayo, and it's denied. And they're running. Here's Huertas. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Huertas has got 6. Gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. Harden kicks to Adebayo. Fast break, here they come. Shot by Caboclo, no good. Gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Curry finds Adebayo. Back to Curry. To the middle. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Passes to Mr. Incredible. Pass to Varejao. Splitter trying to break free, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
The first one falls. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Curry passes to LeBron. Right side Curry. Pass to Adebayo. Shot clock at 5. James the bounce pass. And Adebayo throws it down.
I'm not sure there is a right way to defend LeBron in pick and roll situations. He'll score it, or he's going to set up a teammate. Turn the lights out.
Huertas passes to Caboclo. Here's Huertas, guarded by Curry. Splitter trying to break free, and he uses the glass on the layup. Huertas has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, what a job punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Curry fires from way outside. Varejao grabs the board. Varejao's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. Here's Caboclo. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Mr. Incredible, the pass to Huertas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ball's knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. The visitors with the ball. 3 seconds left. Varejao's shot is good. Varejao's got 5.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
And here's Harden for 3. The shot comes out. Gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here is Mr. Incredible, guarded by Harden. And the rejection by James.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Curry dishes to Green, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Nene, he's checked in for Splitter. So it's the visitors now. Here's Huertas. He's got 8. Tries again, and there's the play by Nene inside.
Well, Nene is eating glass on the offensive end. You like to see that aggressiveness.
Gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. James with it, picked up by Nene. The pass to Green, fires the 3, and it's Nene with the rebound. Being at 36%, they really seem out of sync offensively. Here's Mr. Incredible, good, and Huertas gets the assist. Huertas has got 3 assists now in this one.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Outside Curry. They need this one. Varejao grabs the board.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
That's his second personal foul. That free throw, no good. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Green. Good on the second free throw. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Passes it to Nene. Here's Varejao, and Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Booker finds Davis. Leonard on the wing, guarded by Nene. Back to Booker. Just 4 to shoot. Lets it fly from 18. The shot off that time. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The home team delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
And, Greg, nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Around 36%, they're just not able to finish consistently. TJ McConnell is out there with Q. Then there's Mr. Incredible. Then there's Nene. And it's Felicio in at the center position.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
2 points, that one goes.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Pass to Nene. To the inside. And that one is hammered home.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Mr. Incredible, the pass to McConnell. Kicks it to Machado. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul. Remember the time, Doris, when it was rare to see stars changing teams? Now we read about it every day.
No question, Kevin. Think back to my formative years watching the NBA as a fan. Larry Bird was a Boston Celtic. Magic Johnson was a Los Angeles Laker. The trend in today's NBA is that shorter player contracts, more player control over where they want to be. And the reality is this, Kevin, at some point, free agency entered the equation. It's appropriate, it's fair, they've earned the right to choose where they play.
Here's Tatum. That ball's nice speed that time from George. George has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Nene. Over Tatum. And that one hits back iron. Gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Now the pass to Thompson. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, that's where you see the IQ of Klay Thompson, a step ahead of everyone else. A beautiful delivery.
Here's Machado. He's covered by Thompson. Nene kicks to McConnell. They double him with Booker. Takes the 3. Machado can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Pass to Tatum. The tray. And Machado pulls it down. Gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And he banks in the layup.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Outside for Davis. They grab their own miss. Good.
Well, it's encouraging to me that Devin Booker is willing to mix it up on the glass. How about that offensive board? Pretty.
McConnell passes to Machado. Back to McConnell. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Nene with it. Defended by George. The shot by Nene. No good.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Booker finds Davis. Releases. That's good from Booker on the assist by Davis. Booker's got 4 this quarter.
Well, that's the bread, the butter, the main course. Booker's move and the catch and shoot money.
Here's Nene. Second shot opportunity. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Davis. Doris, you and I are faced with this a lot, voting for the MVP. Great stats versus winning. Where do you stand on that when you vote for the league MVP?
Well, winning could be the definitive line if I have 2 candidates who are close. For instance, for me, this last MVP came down to James Harden and Giannis Antetokounmpo, and I took it to the last possible moment. And I could have gone in either direction and been comfortable. Ultimately, I went with Giannis, and the deciding factor came down to he led his team to the best record in the league. It was a difficult vote, but ultimately it's one category which helps tilt me in one direction or another.
And I did too, and what also helped me was just the improvement defensively they had made, and I know Antetokounmpo was a very big part of it.
No, it's a great point. He was a two-way force.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Now, here's McConnell, defended by Booker. Shot from 12, and McConnell gets it to go. McConnell's got his first 2 points of the night.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Doris, what has impressed me about Booker is that he's put up great numbers despite not having a lot of franchise stability at the start of his career.
No doubt, Kevin. For Devin Booker, his first 4 seasons, he had 4 different head coaches. That doesn't even start to touch the roster turnover he's dealt with. Through everything he's faced, he has produced on the offensive end. You love this guy's upside.
Both free throws good from Booker.
Well, there are very few scorers in the NBA who are as explosive as Devin Booker. Boy, when this guy finds his rhythm, he can take over a game from just about any part of the floor, and there's nothing the defense can do about it.
Thompson dishes to Booker. The kick out to Tatum. Thompson looking for an opening. Adebayo. A three-pointer, no good. Doris, I still think back to that game where Booker put up 70 points. I mean, wow, unbelievable.
Yeah, when Devin Booker starts to cook, he can get as hot as any player in the league. The one thing you want from Devin is consistency on both ends of the floor from game to game. That's how you go from good to great.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Paul George. Pass to Caboclo. Here's Lima, guarded by Tatum. Here's Caboclo. McConnell with it. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Of course, you and I were just talking about something Commissioner Silver said the other day about a proposed mid-season tournament. What do you think?
Well, I certainly think if they do move to a mid-season tournament, it's going to have real value for it to matter. To get the fans engaged, something has to be on the line. So, number one, you're going to have two goals. Instead of one championship, maybe you want to win that mid-season tournament too.
And he can't get the first one. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
They're not doing themselves any favors with their free throw shooting this half.
And Thompson kicks to Adebayo. From past the arc. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Off target with his three. Gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Back to Booker. Launches a three. Felicio with a rebound. Gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. The pass to Mr. Incredible. Inside, Lima, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. On Wednesday, they'll be playing the Lakers in Los Angeles. Then on Friday, they'll tip off a homestand, starting with the Brooklyn Nets.
And looking at the Wizards matchup, you know they're going to be amped up for that one. And they'll need to be. That's going to be one tough game for that group.
He hits both from the stripe. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Outside, Green. Booker in the corner. Here's Tatum. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. That's now 8 points for Jayson Tatum.
The solid mechanics of Jayson Tatum on display. How about the balance in a difficult finish?
McConnell scanning the floor. Here's Felicio. He's guarded by Adebayo. And Lima gets it to go.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Here's Adebayo. Lays it up and banks it in. Adebayo's got 4 points in the quarter.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
And it's in there.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And good that time. That's now 8 points for Devin Booker.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
McConnell passes to Felicio. Now, here's McConnell. He's covered by Thompson. McConnell kicks to Caboclo. Back to McConnell. For the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Booker outside. Over in the corner, Green. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
Wow, we're accustomed to seeing Draymond Green make the pass, but how about that catch-and-shoot delivery? Nice.
Passes it to Mr. Incredible. Stolen by Thompson. Outside Tatum. All alone. It's not going to go for him.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Pass to McConnell. Over Booker. A shot by McConnell, no good.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
When Klay Thompson gets his game going, there's nobody in the league who's more dangerous to a defense. This guy, when his shot starts to fall, runs as hot as any player in the league.
That free throw good from Thompson.
Well, guys, there's no doubt if you're talking about the best shooters in the NBA right now, Klay Thompson's name has got to be in the conversation.
McConnell finds Nene. Here is Mr. Incredible. He's guarded by Adebayo. Mr. Incredible, the pass to the chosen one. And the shot goes down.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Now here's Booker. He's guarded closely. Thompson in the corner. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And it's Adebayo in the corner. Releases. Thompson misses. And here's McConnell. Pass to Lima. A floater. He lays it in.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
Defense. We made our mark defensively. We understand that for the long term, we have to defend at a high level. We've been doing it.
It does start at that end, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much.